In this video, we'll discuss about Power Automate Desktop and a use case that how we can use PowerFX in Power Automate Desktop flow. So this is my Power Automate Desktop flow. Here I want to create a new flow and I want to use PowerFX to leverage some concept. So let us create new and click on new flow. And here give a name, let's say PowerFX demo. And you can enable now the PowerFX enabled option. When you enable this PowerFX, you can use all PowerFX concepts that supported for Power Automate Desktop inside your Power Automate Desktop actions for dynamic behavior. Click on Create. Once you click on Create, it will open the editor where you can edit actions that the Power Automate Desktop flow will execute or the robot will execute, because it is a RPA concept, right? Robotic Process Automation. So we are ultimately creating a robot to perform some task. And here you can drag actions. Let's say I want to drag an action called as display message. So what I can do, I can drag here a action called as dialog. So I want to display dialog. So I will use an action called as display a input dialog. Okay. Dialog means it will ask to provide your name and it will display message. So I don't want to use a dialog message, rather I want to use a message box. Okay. So display message. In this message, I want to display current date and time with a different format. Okay. So what I can do? So message box, let's say the message box title, current date time, and which message to display. Here is the details about current date and time. Okay. Now, what message to display? I want to display the current date and time. Where can I can get it? From PowerFX. So if you use this PowerFX icon, you'll see all the PowerFX that are supported available for you. So if you search date and time, you can use the functions that is supported. If you want to use now functions, it will display current date and time here. So let me save and test it, how it works. So I have just simply displayed the current date and time in the message box, and this is extracted from PowerFX, right? If you want a different format to display here, you can also use that. Okay. Let's say instead of now, what I want to display the day first. So what I can do, I can use a PowerFX that is called as day. Day is a function, and using which you can get only the day part of a PowerFX. So I want to get the day part of the current date and time. So I can pass like this. Okay. And you can also add another hyphen here and put month. This is another function. Then year. Then you can save it and test it. This way you can use the extracted data from your date and time and use different format. The point I just want to make here is you can leverage the PowerFX and all functions that are supported in your action steps that you want to execute for. Okay, if you want to get all PowerFX supported for Power Automate Desktop, click on this PowerFX formula documentation, and where you can understand, although there are many PowerFX, but you can only see what PowerFX supported for your Power Automate Desktop. Okay, so you can directly search here Power Automate Desktop PowerFX. Not all PowerFX is supported. So you can click on PowerFX Desktop Flow and see the list that are supported here. Okay, this is the Microsoft site where you can get information that which PowerFX is supported. Formula reference desktop flow. Okay, so these are supported. Not all are supported. You can go through and use it in your desktop flow. So this simple example I have just told you. Now you can deep dive and use the different PowerFX for your use case. Thank you everyone watching this video. This is a technical one, and I am uploading daily videos on Power Platform and Dynamics 365 and C Sharp.net. So keep subscribing the channel and enable the notification so that I can get notification in time when I upload a new video. Thank you everyone watching this video. Bye.